It's salary, but nobody can pronounce it, so they just called her Sally when she got there.
Salary, but nobody can pronounce it, so they just called her Sally when she got there.
Salary, but nobody can pronounce it, so they just called her
Oh
Sally
no.
when she got there.
Salary, but nobody can pronounce it, so they just called her
Oh
Sally
no.
when she got
Like it?
Let me see.
Well, you can't hear yourself. Uh-oh. That's all right. I'm just sitting here.
There we go. Okay.
Got it?
Yeah, I got it.
All right, cool.
It disconnected from my mic. Apologies. Let's try that again. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Parts Playhouse. I'm here today with Kat, Dracsolion, and AbeSinister. Here for a little tale of moral quandary and discussion and see what side of the alignment chart our players fall on. Not a whole lot to go into. Just brief round of announcements for the general stuff. Some shows that you can catch us all on are here on the Bart's Playhouse. We have several shows going on, from D&D to Vampire the Masquerade, and I believe we have Pathfinder as well. Correct?
Yep. Pathfinder.
Yeah. What day is that on, Abe?
Friday in the afternoon.
Friday in the afternoon. Okay. I do apologize. It's been a minute here for me. But I want to just jump right into it. Don't have much in the way for anything. We do have a merch store you can check out. But otherwise, let's get in. So, for my group here, you are currently within the port town of Olin. Though the developing economical structure has done a lot for the city, life here is not perfect. Due to its proximity to the various marshlands of the area, there are plenty of disease-spreading insects and various sea-brought vermin that infest the slums, spreading sickness to the unsuspecting denizens. It is because of such an illness that a devoted shoemaker by the name of Huron Lestrade has requested your aid. Now, it is on a rainy day, not too late in the afternoon. You find yourself approaching his home, having earlier found a small piece of paper requesting his aid on a notice quest board. As you approach the door for your party that hasn't been together for too long, but are still kind of getting accustomed to each other, but have worked together in the past, one of you goes up and knocks on the door. A few moments go by. You don't hear much, just a little shuffling before the turn of a lock and the door opens. Before you stands an older-looking man, maybe in his mid to late 40s. His eyes are red, the bags beneath him quite large. His clothes are ragged and loosely fitted, not quite looking enough to cover him for the cold winds of Olin at this time. His hair is mostly gone, only a patchy head and beard cover him for the most part, and he just looks tired. He take a quick look at you before wiping away at his face, underneath his eyes, before just kind of motioning you in as you show him the notice that you picked up off the board. You follow him, onlooking through dirty wooden floorboards as he leads you into a small antechamber of his home. Kind of like a mix between a kitchen and a living room. Good old college setup, you know? With all it's got is just a wooden table, 2 wooden stools as furniture, alongside of like a fireplace and a few sacks hidden in various spots, you assume likely food given the area. You'll take a quick but long look at all of you before grabbing a green bottle off of the floor. You'll open it, give it a little smell and swirl, before handing it off to one of you with just this sad look in his eyes. I'm sorry I don't have any glasses. Don't have much need for them. But I promise, this is good wine. I'd feel ashamed to not treat my guests with anything. Anyway, who are you folks? As he passes the bottle, he'll look at all of you inquisitively. If you would like to introduce yourselves. You are muted again.
Sally grabs the bottle with her trunk and brings it to her mouth and takes more than she probably needs to. And then she passes it along. My name is... Everybody here calls me Sally. It's easier to pronounce than my original name. So my name is Sally. I am a cleric of life.
All right. Dracsolion, would you like to introduce yourself?
Let AbeSinister go first, and then I'll go after.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll get the bottle passed from Salary and like, nah, I'm okay. But thank you. My name is Aaron Hello, and as you can tell, I kind of like to tinker with a few things. He's got like these weird metallic gauntlets that you don't normally see, and strange armor crafted with like arcane symbols and stuff. But yeah, we're just here to help you. I don't know if you want to try this, but here, I'll pass it over to Dracsolion.
Well, unfortunately, Aaron would know that as a warforged, he doesn't.
Yeah.
Mercurius, a warforged that looks like he's a full-plated knight, albeit on the light side, doesn't actually have a mouth area, and you would have quickly realized that and went, ah. But Mercurius just says, "My name is Mercurius. I have been following Master Aaron since he found me on the battlefield."
Companion.
Right. Well, as you may have assumed already, my name is Heron Lestrade. I'm the one who posted the notice looking for help. A bit more. Notice was kind of vague. I know and understand, but I appreciate everyone coming. You see, I've run into a bit of a problem. My daughter, she suffers a very severe illness. Clerics, paladins, no one's had any luck curing it. I admitted her to the clinic over in North Olin a few months ago. She's doing better, of course, but it's expensive. 300 gold a month. So far, I've sold everything, and he'll kind of just gesture around, and aside from those few things I listed, some sacks, a table, and a couple stools, there isn't shit. Just dusty old floorboards and a house that's beginning to look kind of worn down. Very looks like a very recent college student. Okay. I've been working most of the day. Sometimes 20 hours or more. Shoemaking it's not bad money. It's not great either, but if I put in the work, it works. All I've got is this small house. I've got my daughter, she's ill. I've got 2 rooms. Saved up a little bit of money, even, but a couple nights ago, I was robbed. I had saved up about 500 gold. 500, 600 gold. And the next thing I know, it's just gone. I posted up signs, sold my cutlery, my coat, whatever I could to make do. I've got about 150 right now, but that's not enough to cover the next treatment. It's due in but a few days. If you can help me find the gold, I'll give you 100 that I currently don't need as recompense. If not, let her know what to do. My daughter will leave the clinic, and without their medicine, she'll surely die. I'll let you guys talk about that for a second while I fix the overlay.
It seems like honest work,
Yeah,
This work.
Mr. Aaron.
I always like to solve a good mystery of an illness.
Sorry about that.
Always a good thing.
So you'll help.
Would you like to help? Party
Seems like it.
members? Yes.
Real quick, Abe,
Yeah.
since you had cut out there. So, short end of the story, this man's daughter is sick and in effectively a hospital. It's very expensive to keep her there, 300 gold a month. He had managed to
boy.
save about 550 gold after clerics and paladins had failed to cure them. He managed to save about 550 gold, which was stolen 2 nights ago.
Oh, all right.
So
Yeah, we
since
definitely
then,
help
he
this
has
guy.
sold basically all of his possessions, his coat, everything. He's working 20 hours a day right now as a shoemaker to try to make up the money. He's managed to save up 150 gold, but he doesn't have the time to make the rest of it before the next payment's due. And without the treatment, his daughter will shortly die.
Yeah, gotta definitely help this man. That's awful.
Thank you. And he'll grab whoever's closest to him. Just kind of grab you by the hands and begin shaking them.
Yeah, no problem.
Follow me. I haven't done much with the room, but maybe it'll help you get some clues. And he'll begin to move down the hallway, and as you begin to follow him, you are led into a small bed chamber with only just like a small one-person mattress, a wooden chest, and a little pile of clothes. Alongside like some cobbler's tools that you expect. He probably uses for his business. In the corner, you see a long sword and a small medal. Probably a few things worth examining in this room should you choose to do so.
Sure.
And And he'll kind of move. Lestrade will move into the corner a little bit out of the way, just to make space for everybody. A couple days ago, it was raining, and I did find some boot tracks. Pretty large. At least bigger than that of a normal man. And he'll loosely kind of point them out in the general area. But otherwise, this little room is yours to explore.
All right. Give it a little investigation, I suppose.
It's a good idea. Investigation roll.
There we go.
Yeah, I would probably check out the tracks, see where they kind of lead to and from.
I'm going to give a perception check around the area just to see if there's anything. I mean, there's an investigation. I don't have investigation.
That's fine.
I
You can do
do.
perception.
I have perception, so perception.
Yeah, you can do perception.
13.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Okay. And what is everyone's passive insight, if you don't mind, real quick?
Passive insight.
What is passive insight? Because it doesn't show. Hang on a minute.
14 for
basically
me.
10
plus
plus your
modifier.
10 plus
10
which
your insight
modifier?
modifier.
Wisdom?
Insight. Yeah.
Wisdom, yeah.
Okay.
And then proficiency if you have it.
14.
Mine would also be a passive of 14.
Okay.
Or passive. Not perception, but passive.
Okay. So we'll start with the perception check.
Yeah.
So you do a quick survey of the room, walk in, kind of look about, see if anything sticks out to you at first. As you do, you look back toward the door where you just entered. And you notice it's small, but there's a piece of fabric mixed with some blood. You know, they're just a loose strip of wood kind of splintered in. Your wisdom, your insight's high enough that I would say you could deduce that someone with probably some fairly broad shoulders, or maybe fat and short, who knows, but a larger person probably hit against this door frame. The blood is purple in color. Abe, with a 16 investigation check. As you look about the room, and with the fabric that was pointed out to you,
Yeah.
you look about, and you can smell of the fabric. There's, of course, the irony scent of blood. There's something else that's familiar to you. Kind of reminds you of tobacco. And as you look around a little bit, you're able to see as well, there are a few piles of cigarette ashes as well.
Oh, somebody's smoking the silver leaf.
Yeah, seems someone's been... Whoever we're looking for is a smoker, apparently. Purple blood, this seems strange.
From my survival check.
Oh, I'm
for
sorry,
the
Abe,
track-
actually, you, with your roll of 23 as well, I'm going to give you a little bit more information on the on the ashes there, actually.
I'll get down on the floor, kind of look around there.
You're familiar with this area and have been to a lot of places, especially some of could be a bit more shady than others. And you recognize this as a rather rare tobacco, most likely contraband even.
So it'd probably be only a few people that I would know that may sell or have this product.
Yeah. And if you or if anyone you want to share that with,
Yeah, I'll definitely share that with everyone.
can make a history check.
Sure.
I'd also like to assist on that history check for you.
Sure.
Ooh, yeah, I definitely needed that help.
Yeah,
Oof.
I am going to assist you on that history check.
Yeah, that's better than I did.
Yeah.
So you don't quite, with a 14, you can't think of off the top of your head. You know that you've smelled this before somewhere nearby in town, but you can't quite put your finger on where. As well, if anyone would like to make another check as well, anyone can make a intelligence nature check to see if they can determine what kind of blood this is, being purple.
Okay. Yeah, it's definitely odd. See if the nature goes a little bit better. Yeah, it's
What was my constitution?
A 15, sure. That will succeed.
My wisdom should be a 19. Oh,
Yeah, so that will succeed. Combined with your fantastic investigation check earlier, you think on it. Large footprints, some fairly large, at least shouldered individual, purple blood. You're pretty confident thinking on, between the blood color and the general evidence, that whoever broke in is most likely of orcish, or maybe even half orcish descent.
seems like we might be looking for someone of orcish descent.
I'm not
least-
very fond of orcs.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry about that.
And
Warforged doesn't like orcs, huh?
orcs
Shocker,
tend
isn't
to stay away from me for some reason. At least full orcs do. I wonder why.
Well, you're
They'll
very
avoid
intimidating.
dwarves.
Yes. And so do dwarves. I don't know, that's also another one too. Very
Oh, yeah.
intimidating, but I'm very kind. They don't give me a chance.
You shouldn't.
sorry.
Orc.
As you guys are looking over everything, Lestrade will speak up a bit. Find anything?
Actually, we have found a few things. I don't know if it's best to tell you just to keep you safe from the investigation and so you don't have to worry. Make sure you don't try to do anything yourself. I mean, I can share the information with you, but I just don't want you running out in the streets and hurting yourself. We can handle it for you.
He'll laugh a bit and just kind of gesture over to the sword and the medal that's sitting in the corner. Before my wife died, and it was just became me and my daughter. I was in the military. Well, I appreciate the concern. I can, for the most part, handle myself rather well.
I'm sorry I assumed. I just seemed that you've been working yourself very hard to keep your daughter safe, and
I have, and I need to continue, but don't worry
Well,
too
any
much
luck.
about my safety. I'll be all right.
all right.
I may be old and tired, but I can give whoever what for if need be.
Good to know. Well, what we're looking for is someone of orcish descent, I believe. And they smoke some sort of rare tobacco. If we can find somewhere to track that down, then that may help our investigation. I don't know if you're familiar with anybody.
Or any thieves
Anyone?
guild in town.
Yeah, or anyone that you know that is of orcish descent that would have been familiar with you saving up that money.
He'll begin scratching his beard a bit, thinking. Well, an orc certainly explains how they just busted the lock right off the chest. Unfortunately, I can't think of anywhere at the moment. I apologize.
No, no apologies. Sometimes things like this happen and it's someone close and you don't expect it to be that person. So I figured I'd ask if in case you have someone in mind.
There's a few saloons in the area. If an orc from someone stole, maybe someone with a bit more knowledge of those types of places might be able to help.
Okay,
Maybe
let's
just
definitely
try
start.
asking around. Maybe someone will know.
Yeah, we can try there. We're curious, have you happened to find anything on those footsteps? Or the bloody or muddy tracks?
Oh yeah, I got a 17 plus 4. I got a 21 off that
Yeah, so
for survival.
you're able to get through. You're able to tell that they didn't come through like the window or anything. They very clearly, and while it was cleaned up through the bulk of the house, they very clearly walked in basically through this door, and almost as if they knew exactly what they were going for and what they were looking for. Not that there was much to tussle and everything. But, unfortunately, not a whole lot more to discover that Lestrade couldn't already tell you, being a cobbler, being very experienced with the shoes and whatnot. Other than it being a very large, potentially heavy-set individual, not a whole lot you can go off of. Pretty standard boot and whatnot.
Okay. Any ideas?
Let's visit the local saloons.
Is he seeming with the tracks? Does it kind of show that he's light on his feet, despite his size?
With that check, hang on. And let me. Look at his notes real quick. No, not light on his feet at all.
He's quite lumbering, that much I can tell you, which is not surprising.
All right.
I apologize, there's not a whole lot more I'm able to do. That's why I'm looking for help, but
Yeah.
perhaps the townsfolk, if you can find anyone in this rain, might be able to give you some direction.
Yeah, we'll definitely start with the saloons. Perhaps someone may know something about this tobacco.
Yes. I wish I could place the smell. I have smelt it before, but I'm not
Same.
certain where. If I smelled it again, I would be able. I mean, smelled it as not ash, but as full leaf, then I might be able to know.
Maybe we can find some in that saloon.
Maybe.
It would certainly help with our efforts.
Well, Mr. Struttle, I suppose we will leave you be and try to find this gold for you and help your daughter.
Please, and again, thank you. If you find anything, please let me know.
Yeah, the sooner we move, the sooner we can get to them. Because who knows how much distance they've covered since we've been here. Since they've been here. I suppose we'll make our leave and head to the nearest saloon and start there.
Yes.
So, as Lestrade kind of walks you guys back out, again, thanks you profusely for helping him look into this. And you begin to leave with your investigation of the house finished. You begin taking your work to the streets, going along, trudging through the mud and wet cobbled stone as the general rainy atmosphere of Olin goes through. Hopefully, able to find some more clues and maybe even a culprit.
Mm-hmm.
If everybody would like to, you can make some kind of check to ask the townsfolk to see if maybe somebody, based off the clues that you can give them, if someone may be able to point you in the right direction.
Yeah.
You can make a, depending on how you want to do this, deception, intimidation, or persuasion, depending on the type of people you're looking for and how you want to handle the interrogation.
I mean,
I will
it's
allow
hard-
one check to be made.
It's hard for Sally to get inside the saloon. She kind of like has to duck in, turn, go under when they get there.
Okay.
I don't know if that's an intimidation check.
Hey, cute.
I mean, we'll
yeah,
say
I'm not very.
persuasion as you go to talk to them. I mean, you're not necessarily, doesn't sound like you're trying to scare them.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, I will let any one person, whoever that maybe head the little short discussion,
Yeah.
just to see if you can find anything among the townsfolk.
Not very great at charisma-based skills. I don't know how everybody else is with that.
Oh, I suck.
All right.
I'm a warforged. I'm built for something, but not that.
Face could have been
Very,
happy for this.
very intelligent, very logical. So just like focused on that. People skills, nope.
I mean, you can make it with advantage as someone helps you, whatever it is.
All right.
Perception's
how
not, the
about-
check's not
how about
too
you?
high.
How about you, Kat? You got decent in
Perception?
persuasion.
Persuasion?
Yeah.
I can try.
I only have a +1
No
on
face.
Oh, I
Hey!
critted at my persuasion.
mine. Oh,
She
well,
like
never
gets
mind.
in.
Yeah.
She's like, "Hello, people of the saloon. My name is Sally."
So, you look around, not quite in a saloon,
Oh, not quite in the saloon.
but
okay.
as you kind of dip a little bit to get in and out of the rain, kind of talking to some of the people as you go. You bring up the mention of trying to find just a general, or some orcs maybe, or maybe if anyone's familiar with this, that particular scent of tobacco, and anything like that. And
Is there a cigar bar near us?
of one of the individuals you come across, he kind of looks around and kind of motions for you quick into the alley, just to make sure that no one, not too much hears. If you're looking If you're looking for some of that, Sneak Skull Saloon might be your place.
Thank you.
Sneak Skull Saloon.
Sneak skull.
Yes.
Sounds sneaky.
Sounds like a tongue twister right there. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I'm trying to. She has a very deep voice, and it's really hard for me to do it. So that's why I talk very slow to do a deep voice on her. But she goes, "Thank you, sir," and she like takes her trunk and just like pats him slightly on his cheek. It's wet and kind of slimy, and she walks away.
Oh
You
God!
Thanks.
Give texture to what it is to those that are in the chat right now.
So he'll just kind of be wiping it off, just like, great, that's lovely. And he'll just kind of look around and kind of lean back in toward your ear. But you didn't hear it from me.
I know I
Before-
did not.
Trailing off. And of course he points you in the direction as well, as part of that little bit of information gathering. And with an hour lead, you all walk through the rain, looking rather eagerly and inquisitively for the saloon in question. As you continue on your path, the rain begins to pick up. Thunder begins roaring in the distance. With the storm soon to be upon you, you begin to watch as the townsfolk begin to retreat under various thatched roofs. And just in time, you notice that not too far in the distance, a large, imposing building with a big wooden sign reading the Sneak Skull Saloon.
All right, let's get out of this rain.
One moment while I switch pages through notes.
As you do.
Yeah, as you do. And we will move scenes. If everyone wants to move their tokens there toward the very front,
Let me find my token.
Alrighty.
down here.
I can't even see the pic. It's just a big black on my end.
I
Move
got
your
it,
token,
yeah.
and I think it should correct itself.
I don't have a token. Wait, do I have to scroll out? No.
Oh, you should just be able to drag and drop. It made you massive. Holy shit.
Nope, I don't see
Here's
anything
an
on this.
elephant.
It's not showing you anything?
Nope, it's just showing me a black screen.
Oh no.
Yeah, same.
That's alright. I can remove the dynamic lighting.
It doesn't appear black to me.
It doesn't.
No, it looks like a normal. Well, you've moved the map, but yeah, it looks relatively fine.
Wait a second.
I need a refresh. Hang on, go do that.
Hopefully, that should get you guys sorted.
Reconnect.
I hope so. Anyway, I just removed the, revealed pretty much everything. All the areas, so you should be okay now, I think.
I will be right back. I'm going to exit the game and see if it resets itself.
No, you're fine. Can everyone confirm that they can see everything just fine?
Nope, sorry.
I can still see, yeah.
Nope, just a. Is there something going on with my browser?
Potentially. If Kyle can see just fine.
Kyle can see it. It's just a.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, it is going on. Technical difficulties on this end too. Awesome. It's always how it happens. Always.
Wait a minute. Reveal.
I don't know what's going on. What's going on?
How about now?
Nope.
How about you, Abe?
No, sorry.
Oh, come on. Why can Kyle see it and you guys can't?
Yeah, it's so weird.
I'm just that good.
Yep.
Do I have a do I have a token on the map?
There is a person on the map, but I don't know who it belongs to. Oh, I see yours.
Okay.
Did you? I didn't give you a elephant token. You just use a random token for my character. That's all.
There we go. I have all three of you on the map, so you should be able to see down here.
Yeah, I still can't see. I can see my pings. Just can't see the map at all. It's weird.
There's me pinging.
Yeah, I see your
Could be.
pings too. Or saw someone's pings.
Yeah, I pinged.
Well, shit, guys.
Can't do maps.
Sorry about
Theater
that.
of the mind time. That's fine.
It might be a rendering thing, because like I said, it's originally set up dynamic lighting and everything on this, so.
Oh, yeah. I might be messing with it.
So that could be it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to remove that off the top of my head on a whim. Unless
That's
somebody else
fine.
does.
You can move us in there, but I don't think you can see us on the stream anyways. Nope.
No, they can't.
Now I've lost it.
No, yeah, no.
Okay.
So I pretty much turned on traditional fog of war, trying to get it set up for you guys. Did that do anything for you?
Yes, it did.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Cool.
Excellent.
I literally flipped a switch and then flipped it back. I literally turned it off and on again.
Oh.
That's the first thing you do in technology. You turned it off and turn it on.
I get that's a bullshit way to do it. All right, perfect.
Oh boy.
I might have to
What
do
we
it
got
for
here?
the next ordeal, but so. As you step into the Sneak Skull Saloon, you notice, of course, a gentleman standing outside, of orcish nature. He is smoking. He just kind of gives you an eye, but doesn't say much else. As you begin to step in, you notice an overall fairly motley crowd. The location has a very large open design that gives its way to an elongated bar in the distance. Inside, dressed in various blacks, browns, and whatnot, half-orcs primarily, some tieflings, and a few other races. All keeping a close eye on you. Not so much that they're all staring,
People stare at Sally all the time.
Yeah,
She's
but-
used to it.
but as newcomers that don't necessarily fit in with the current rabble, you have their attention. At the bar, you can see a snake-like skinned individual with white hair and yellow slitted eyes. That's kind of looking at you intently from across the way. As all the orcs look at you before turning away, you generally get the sense that you're not seen very well here. So you're here at the Sneak Skull Saloon, and the atmosphere is quite tense at present. What would you like to do?
I suppose just step up to the bar and try to fit in and just get a drink for the moment. And maybe just kind of try to listen in on any conversation going on, see maybe if anybody's mentions any sort of coming across a large sum of gold or anything like that.
Go up to the bar. Good sir, do you have any smokable options here.
So, both of you go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Sure.
or you can have intimidation or persuasion, depending on how you want to ask.
No need to
Either.
start trouble at the moment.
No.
But
She just wants to buy some smokable things.
And if everyone wants to move their tokens around in here,
yeah,
to the bar or wherever you would like to go.
Mercurius is immediately assuming that one of them is going to be a complete and utter, well, as orcs are, and is ready in his allowing some of his mercury to leak out and cover his arm. Not so much that it looks threatening, but just that it looks nice for now, as if resting.
All right.
Smokable things or a
Okay.
booze.
So-
She inquires about.
A 20 was the DC for this. So, good job on the natty.
yeah.
I got a 10.
So as you ask and bring it up, tobacco and things of that nature. She has anything to smoke. I do indeed sell tobacco.
Good, good.
And she will pull from underneath various, longer chests of, basically like Cuban cigar cases kind of situation of various kinds. Do you have a particular interest?
May I smell them? I am looking for a particular scent from my homeland.
Oh, and where would that be?
Let's see. That would be Ravnica? Yeah, Ravnica.
Can't say I've ever heard of it. But you are welcome to sniff.
She
Just
brings up her
don't-
trunk, and she's like, you know how elephants come up and just like sniff, like use their trunks to like smell things. When you watch the videos, they're like going like trunk.
Dashing.
That's what it
Feeling
looks like.
everything out.
She's just sniffing. That's how she like smells. She's like,
Yeah.
it's really like wiping slime on that one guy for thinking.
Yeah.
So, did she find the particular scent at all? Do I need to roll something?
Yeah, sure.
for
Make
that?
it a little investigation check.
Or perception.
Or perception. Smell.
Fuck. Wow, I rolled a 2 and I got a 6. An 8.
Not that you're able to make out. There's a lot of unfamiliar tobacco scents here to you, and as far as you know, of pretty high quality as well. But at the moment, it's either maybe your senses are a bit overwhelmed, or you're just really not all that familiar with the scent to begin with. But none of
Yeah.
it seems to quite hit that mark.
She picks out something that's fruity. And this is the one. She pays and takes it.
Just one?
Just the one. Right now.
Can I check the rest of the establishments? Because I know, just in case this CD bar is one of those things where they see money and 10 minutes later you end up gutted in the alleyway.
Probably. My character doesn't have a whole
How
lot
would
of
you like
money.
to make that check?
A perception check just to see how they're reacting towards us, so to speak.
Well, they don't like us. We're new.
Oh no, it's just
Well,
to
if
see
you
how
want
they're
to, if you want to
acting.
check for their general reactions and kind of get a feel for the room, I'll say an insight check.
The perception is more just to keep an eye out, like if there's anyone that are going to make sudden movements.
Sure, if you want to look for that, then yeah, sure.
Like are they like are they motioning like a signal to one another, for example, and things like that. No perception.
Okay. Currently, you don't see anyone kind of motioning over to you or anything of that nature. However, you do catch a few eyes just kind of glancing up at you from either drinking a tankard or a guy or two at the pool table. You still have their attention, though no one seems to be moving in on you at this time.
Okay, good to know they've got pull cues. That's what I could use in them.
Start.
So you can see, like, from most people, he seems like he's simulating something in his head. When in actuality, he's simulating. Okay, first up at the pull cue on target number 2. Target 3 goes through window. Target 4 run by
This Sherlock Holmes
Sherlocking
again.
discombobulate.
He's like a mass calculation in a war machine. I am really just pulling the living weapon.
Give you an insight, kind of just get a feeling of people. Maybe there's someone nervous or something about us being in here.
You can make a check, sure. And while you're doing that,
Oh. All right.
Oh, that's nice. That's a very nice roll, Abe.
so
Yeah.
no one here seems to be nervous by your presence. You imagine it's probably not all that uncommon that the bartender here sells tobacco and things of that nature, and you haven't really asked any questions that anyone's heard that may tip them off. Though, as outsiders, you can tell they're fairly uncertain of your presence, and don't particularly care for your being here. But currently, while tense, things are still civil.
Yeah.
For now.
There isn't anyone particularly celebrating a little more than others.
Not that you can see here on the first floor.
All right. Oh, there's multiple floors.
Yes, this is 2-story.
Oh.
Zahis, the barkeep here, will take your money, of course, and let you have the cigar before folding them up, putting them back in a spot behind the bar. Surely you're not here just for a cigar. Information, perhaps?
Yeah. If we can grease your pockets a little bit, we're trying to find if anybody that frequents the bar has come into a quite large sum of gold recently.
Make a persuasion check.
Well, do I have bless? Let me see. Check my spells on this one. I don't know if I have bless. I think that's a. Is that a? Did I? Hang on. let me
You
get
got
that.
guidance?
Do I have guidance?
Ooh, that is a nice one.
I mean, you guys have gotten really good on the nat 20s so far. Like,
Yeah,
I
crazy.
know, it is shocking.
yeah,
Yes,
this,
you get guidance. I had to look at my.
this
cantrips.
last is the hard one.
Okay. So I can add a
You nat
D4
20'd
to
your way through the
whatever.
Yeah.
hardest DC that I've
She
set so
kind of
far.
just like pats you on the head
Oh,
and just
all
like
right. And what the heck, let's throw another 2 on that, so a dirty 20.
Dirty 20, wow. All right, I expect you guys to fuck these up. You had to make 2 good checks in a row, and you managed to do so. Wow. Okay. She will kind of hush her voice a little bit. You said you were going to try to like grease her pockets and whatnot, right? So how much gold are you putting on the table here for her?
Let's flip 10 gold.
Okay. She'll glance very briefly before taking a rag and kind of just wiping it away into the rag. She begins wiping down her table. There are a few people who have come into some success recently. They don't know. Whoever you're looking for, I don't know who's done what. nor am I prone to giving out the names of my clients. I have a good hunch, but again, I can't just give that information out. You understand? And as she does so, she will kind of look with her eyes upstairs very quickly and then back to you.
Would we be able to get a drink upstairs?
Sure.
Sounds good. All right. Well, thank you so much.
Do you have a preference? Dolly?
Wine?
And you?
Who's she motioning to?
You, big old elephant.
Dwarven ale. Or wait, no, let's do orcish ale. Because that's a thing. If you have any.
And do you? She'll say, motioning at the Warforged.
You don't have to worry about my friend here.
You can immediately see that he doesn't have a mouthpiece.
That's why she's like, do you?
Oil? No.
Well,
It'd be nice for the joints.
Yeah, he's got a spout for that.
So,
I'll
as
get
you
her
guys
drinks
begin to turn, as she takes your orders, the hiss will stretch out a bit for clapping 3 times. Immediately, all the patrons in the bar look towards her, faces on. Mean faces on, as if they all seem to reactively to those 3 claps grab at a weapon before about to stand up. No problem with these. Treat them like friends of the house. Yes, boys? And as she says that, everyone just seems to just give a quick nod, hands off the weapons, and just goes back to their business, almost as if you were there all along.
Oof.
You passed the hardest part with some damn good rolls. The highest DCs of what I had planned. So
Oh shit! All right.
20 and 18, and you managed to do it both. I'm impressed without a face. They were both.
Yeah, no kidding. Definitely pit of my stomach hurts now.
So-
After I had all this attention on me, it's like when people at the restaurant sing you happy birthday.
You want
You
what?
know what to do with yourself.
Oh yeah.
Shit. Well,
So,
I
yeah,
suppose we should make our way upstairs with our drinks.
You can. You're more than welcome to. You have the rest of the floor here as well. Whether it's the bar, tables, whatever.
Yeah. Looks like you're
Pool table.
looking to play pool there, Mercurius.
As you're going up the stairs, he raises his arm but has a mercury line across it as it sinks slowly back into the arm part. And he goes, not quite. I was more planning to see where that pool cue would go.
Well, we may still need that plan.
Well, I've got several.
Good to know.
Okay. So everyone is heading upstairs.
Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
Okay. So, as you all begin to head upstairs, you immediately notice a few stools. You immediately notice a few stools, upon each of which are beautiful women and men of various races that all are awaiting in extravagant clothing, all of which are smiling and winking and trying to gather your attention.
What are you doing? What are you doing up here? Huh? Sorry. That's all I pictured at.
My character's just like Sally's just looking around and like
Sniffing and slobbing everybody up.
she will be soon. I mean, she's pretty dry. She's not slimy anymore. So
He took care of that with the cigars.
yeah, she's like smoking a cigar too. Out of
They'll
like the
dry you
corner,
out.
out of the corner of her mouth, you see her like smoking a cigar. You have actually seen her smoke cigars and actually drink a lot of booze before. This is not the first time she's smoked a cigar.
Oh yeah. You can imagine character puts down a barrel of wine by herself or whatever.
Yeah, she does usually.
One of the male escorts,
Oh,
you'll look at him and his form will begin to shift, looking at the large Luxodon. Begin to change into various races and back. If I go, then I can be anything you want me to be.
Nah.
Oh my.
I hear the song from Moto Moto. I like you.
Oh boy.
She takes up her trunk and pats him on the head. Yeah, I'm good, thank you, kind sir. Pat, pat, pat. With her, she's like sniffing him. She's like sniffing whatever hair he's wearing at the same time, as elephants do to like get a feel for a person. You smell good? I don't know. I can't tell.
Disappointed, he'll kind of look at the other two of you, as well as the other individuals upon these stools, and of course, and they like he did will begin to make comments and ask for company.
If he even so much as tries to flirt with Mercurius, he raises an arm. The mercury just kind of flows out, and it just like starts to flow upwards. So it kind of forms like a pick that just touches the base of the inside of his nose.
Hold on. No need for that.
He doesn't like physical
let's-
contact.
Let's just put that away. You can tell him you don't want to be touched. It'd probably be wise if you back up for my friends.
He doesn't like people that go near him.
Yeah.
Let's get you guys a visual. Let's see if it messes up on you again.
Yes, it does. Oh no, there it goes.
There we go.
Oh, cool. All right.
And over here, of course, as you can see, where the fine and lovely men and women are here upon these stools here.
Oh, you gotta
So this
remove
right here is where you will be.
our things over our
You gonna
characters.
drag and drop there.
How
Yeah.
do I date Dragon? Oh, there it is.
There
Okay.
you go.
There you go. All right. I guess.
What table are we gonna be at?
Choice.
I see an orc.
Yeah.
Lumber.
Make
Excuse
our way
me. Oops. Sorry. Oops. Sorry. So big. Can't help myself.
So-
Lumber.
As you walk away past all of them, of course, they're all just, they kind of scoff. You don't know what you're missing.
Oh, we're a tad busy at the moment. Perhaps we can swing by.
Later.
As you move about, are you choosing to sit there?
For the moment, I suppose I will kind of just feel out the room, kind of get the vibe, maybe keep an eye out for any. Doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of orcs up here, so just kind of see what I can find and kind of keep an eye on them for a minute.
Yeah, for the most part, yeah. Up here is outside of the escorts and the other couple of individuals you can see across the way there sitting at different tables. There's not a whole lot going on up here. Just, you can imagine this might be where some of the other deals and the other questionable activity is largely done. As you are looking about and whatnot, while the orc doesn't seem to pay you much mind, there's a tiefling in the corner. We're sitting at a table.
Yeah, see
That
that down there.
does seem to take notice of your presence.
Suppose I'll give him a wave. Just try to be friendly.
He'll give a short little wave as well before going back to rolling himself a new cigarette in the process.
While I'm up here, would I be able to catch any smells, like perhaps the familiar smell of that tobacco?
You do.
I give him a. Ooh, okay.
You are able to smell that a bit more up here, though not very strongly
Yeah.
from where you're located.
Perhaps if I get closer, after I see him spark that up, I'll kind of try to get a whiff.
No, and as you do, yeah, you get close to this tiefling, dark-skinned, mostly a purple hue, who is just kind of chuckling a little bit to himself. But the closer you get to him, the stronger and stronger this scent becomes.
Okay.
What can I help you with, friends? As he begins finishing the rolling of his cigarette and very quickly lights it and begins taking another puff.
I was wondering if you happen to have any more of that.
I do, but it's not for sale.
My Sally takes out her lifts out her cigar and pushes it in the closest ashtray that is available and just numbers over.
And I will say too, because it's not super obvious as far as what's go on this map. This is a door that goes to a second-story balcony.
Cool.
Okay, on the bottom there. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, if you don't have any for sale, there's someone up here that does.
Afraid not. It's just me. This is more of my brand.
Your brand.
I don't. Well, I sell it, but doesn't look like you could afford it.
Oh, it's that special, huh?
So, anything I can help you with? Job? Looking for something?
Perhaps looking for someone. Looking for a orcish fellow that may have come into quite a large sum of gold recently.
Information, then.
Yes.
Information's not free, friend.
Oh, I would assume it's not.
Let's say a small fee of 25 gold.
Out of gold.
Okay.
And he will just hold out his hand. Expect
Yeah.
Pat. Guidance again.
I
It's kind of
mean,
you
that's
like
one
all of a
magic
sudden
there.
you just get like a pat on your head and it's kind of
Yeah.
actually slimy now and you're like, oh gosh, why do you have a cold right now? Don't have a cold.
Not a
It's from-
cold.
It's not a cold. It's
Thank
from,
you.
it's from smoking the cigars. She just that's how she says like, hello, I need to help you. Touch. She doesn't have to move her hands. She moves her trunk.
Moves it all.
About perhaps 20? I'll attempt a persuasion, I guess. Guidance?
Yeah, you got guidance.
Sure.
Alright. Hopefully I roll.
Hand those out like candy.
Oh, I'll definitely need that D4 on this one. 12?
Oh gosh.
Yeah,
This
not
isn't
great.
gonna end well.
This is not gonna end well. She's like standing, like she's like blocking, like her. She's so like she's wide that she's kind of blocking the hallway, and her trunk moves 5 feet so she can like reach just like this. She's like pat, pat, pat. It's really hard to get
Thank
around
you.
her. Yes, you're welcome.
25 gold and no dice.
Alright.
Unless, of course, it's not worth it to you. And that's
Oh
fine.
no, it's
And
quite
he'll
worth
lean
it.
back.
Guess I'll go over to my friends real quick. I need a loan real quick. I kind of.
She passes you some. How much do you need?
10, 15 gold if you could spare it.
She hands you 10 gold.
All right.
You have all my gold because he doesn't really. My Warforged doesn't really have any use
Okay.
for it. So
Yeah, fair enough. All right, then I suppose I'll hand that over then.
Yeah.
look up actually how much I actually have, and I'll let you know so you can have it. 'Cause I forgot to
I would
give you
think
that.
at level 3 you have like.
Yeah, level 3, I would imagine you don't have a whole lot, but you've
Well, I have
You
the
definitely have
starting
at least
gold because I
25
didn't actually
gold
need any.
between you.
I didn't need any equipment, so I just kept starting goals.
Yeah.
That's why.
So you'd have the at least 10, 15 starting gold or whatever it is.
Yeah.
So I'll say, I mean, you definitely have at least 25 gold between you. I'll say,
Yeah.
well, you probably have like 100 gold roughly between you all.
Yes.
Yeah, I have.
So we'll say you'll have like
15
30 gold.
Yeah. So.
I have 20 gold, so he has 20 extra gold in his inventory.
All right. Some education is more expensive than I thought it'd be.
Yeah. Well.
Well, you know, you're in the hole now, but I mean, you're promised 100 gold if you're able to
Yep.
get the money back, at least.
Yep. Can get the information, then beat them, and take it back.
So is an option.
He takes the money in hand. Taking a long drag off of this cigarette. It's fine by me. Pull by him. Orphan boy. Wanted to make a difference. Anyway, I don't care. If you little young man, the name of Brass, an orcish fellow, called Brass because he's little brass tusks. If you like, I can show you where to find him even. For a small fee, of course.
Boris.
Of course. Can I roll? I overhear this because I'm not that far, right?
No, you're not that far. Yeah, he can hear. He's
Can-
not being quiet.
Can I roll a perception check
4.
just to look around the room?
Is there anything particular that you're looking for, or?
Oh, he said the orc with the brass tusks.
Maybe if you looked in a particular direction.
Yes.
Okay, sure. Yeah, go ahead and roll for perception on that.
15.
Apparently, I agree on.
As you look around, you do see a few things here and there, such as his tobacco, the orcs below, and various other denizens and whatnot.
Yeah.
You see the partially covered balcony, where you assume is where most of the bad deals, so to speak, are made, given how no one's out there. But don't seem to see any orc with brass tusks.
No orcs with brass tusks.
5 go.
Well, 5? All right, easy enough. Slide that across the table.
Excellent,
Yes.
thank you.
He's getting greedy.
Yeah.
They'll kind of look over the side of the thing, kind of at the people below. Meet me in the plaza, near the well.
Of course.
About an hour and a half from now. I'll get you the man. And he'll stand up, begin walking away toward the stairwell. All the while, as he's going past you guys, just chuckling
Giggling.
to himself. Just a little as he continues to go. Until he makes his
What's
way out of the building.
Abe, what's your character's race?
Human.
I'm not aware of most human phrases, but I believe we have just been, as humans would say, hoodwinked.
Yeah. Perhaps we should follow him.
I mean, he did give you a
More of
location.
the stealthier ones, probably. I stand out.
Yeah. Do you remember? He did give you, like I said, a location to meet him in and a time. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pardon me. Whoops, I'm sorry, I stepped on that. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me hear.
So you've got an hour and a half to do as you please.
Yeah.
I'll say you are roughly familiar with the area. You know that you probably have 30 minutes or so to get to that. 30 minutes of free time before you'd have to hurry to that location.
Okay.
Should just walk to that location now.
Yeah.
Up to you.
There's not much else for us to do here in case he decides to fly off.
What, you guys don't want to play pool for an hour?
No.
Frankly, if I'm here any longer with them, I'd feel like I would put the full cue on them.
All right. Yeah. Then let's not stick around if you're gonna do that.
Come on, I got rules for playing pool and everything.
Okay, why not?
One round of pool if you want that.
You are gonna play.
I bet this is gonna start a bar fight. I could just feel it.
Yeah.
Well, don't do that.
Oh, I wouldn't do that, but it wouldn't by choice.
Okay, so why is it not popping up now? Oh no.
Oh no.
Where'd my rules go?
No.
Yeah, let me refresh my screen. So I think it's a Roll20 issue.
This.
There we go. And just like that, problem is solved.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, buddy.
So, we're gonna play pool.
I mean, if you got the rules for it,
Yeah.
might as well take advantage of that.
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, it's not overly complicated. We'll go back to that doesn't fuck up your guys' vision again, does it?
No, that's good.
Cool.
Make my way to the table here.
So, as everyone comes up, whoever would like to play, how many? Just one? Two?
One.
Just one of you?
One.
Okay.
Or I want to play. If everybody else wants to play, then I think pool is usually a two-person game.
Yeah.
You
Usually.
can two-person, or you can do teams and stuff. You know.
Yeah. It's all geometry.
Oh no.
So I would say up to 2 people can join.
Mm-hmm.
So whoever would like to,
Yeah.
the bet for it is 5 gold,
All
Well,
right.
and if
You
you
have
win,
the golds.
if you win, you
Yeah.
make your money back double. So you
All
get 10
right.
gold if you win.
We could do. You want to do teams?
It's up to you, really. I mean, I don't know how good my character would be at a human game.
Hey,
I mean, we
Find
could all.
out.
Yeah, we could all take a round, take turns, do like a 3v3 thing.
3v3.
So it'll be up to 2. You do 1v1 or 2v2.
Okay. We'll do 2v2. So if Salary or Mercurius would like to join me.
Yeah, I'm coming.
All
She's,
right.
like trying to like avoid people.
Overall,
I mean, not like not trying to step on people. She's like, "Oh, I'm sorry."
Okay. The orcs just kind of look at you, just smirking, chuckling to themselves. I don't stand a chance.
Maybe.
Then we'll go.
She like picks up a pool clue with her trunk, but then she holds it in her hands. She's just like, "This makes it easier."
So if I can have you both make just a dexterity check.
A dexterity check.
Dexterity
Okay.
check.
Is that
You didn't want to do it.
No, you didn't want to do it.
Oh yeah, fair enough. I'll just watch that.
I'm using a saving throw. There you go.
Sure.
I'll just be prepared to catch a cue ball that comes flying off the table to my face.
I got a 20 for you. So
Oh, okay. Very good.
So the break goes along. You guys, you quite adeptly have to have a lead. Unsure if they're trying to hustle you or whatnot, but at the moment, you are beating them quite handily. So you can both make one more dexterity check.
I'm just using saving throws because
All right. Dexterity check.
I should have guidanced myself.
There we go.
So they're beginning to catch up. You were definitely beginning to be hustled. But it gets down to the last bit. Just the 8 balls remaining. No one's quite sunk it in. And Errand, it being his turn, is able to just barely, just before they're able to get their hands on it, is able to make it and sink it in a pocket.
Oof.
Just barely.
Good job.
Damn it.
Barely.
Barely.
But with that, you'll see the 2 orcs just kind of puff. One of them breaks his fucking cue stick.
Settle down, friends. Settle down.
But you make your money back. So both of you that put
Alright.
down 5 gold, you both have now have 10 gold.
Oh, good.
You can add.
All right.
Very simple rules for it's pool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to try to leave here without an incident, I'll
So you
put
made
a
some of your
gold on
money
the
back
table.
at least.
Yeah, I'll put
Yeah.
a gold on the table. Be like, here, just buy yourselves guys a drink. Calm down. Well, suppose I'll walk out of here.
Oh, you can.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. As you do, there's just the one that broke his cue just stares at you as you go. Pretty sure if you stuck around too long, he might try to stab you.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, here, calm down. Buy yourself a drink. Just chill out. I'm leaving.
I mean, if he
Bye.
wants to, he's more than welcome to.
Yeah.
I'll say that
But,
probably killed 10 to 15 minutes, so you probably got another 15 minutes or so remaining if you want to do anything else here.
Time to mosey along.
Yeah, just find somewhere dry to wait. Nearby the plaza.
We will begin to move to...
Play some Candy Crush on Mercurius.
You just like Candy Crush. Yeah, sure. Try that.
Let's see. Did I move you guys? Yeah. I'm sure no one can see shit.
Nope.
No.
Well, of course not.
I need to go use the facilities. I drank too much coffee this morning.
That's all right.
I am going to take a... I'll be right back.
Give me a moment while I fix this for you guys again.
No problem. Yeah, there's always dynamic lighting issues sometimes with this maps.
Goddamn maps.
All right, you guys should be able to see again.
I'm a map. I'm a map.
If you guys want to just set yourself somewhere down toward the bottom portion.
Yeah, let me try reload and roll 20 real quick. Yep, now it popped up. Plop myself down here.
I'm so upset. You guys have avoided 2 combats already. You're gonna get to go into the we're going into the final chapter with all your fucking resources.
Hell yeah.
Oh, please, dude.
Down some gold, but fuck, man. You guys are supposed to have gotten your asses kicked a bit.
Well, we're just that good.
Yeah, that's alright. That'll turn around very quickly if we get into combat here. Then all the rolls are gonna turn into dog shit.
Probably not, but it's a good idea to not assume it won't.
Yeah.
So,
Alright.
as you
Cool.
trudge about, ducking, weaving in and out of the rain as much as possible, roughly an hour passes. You find yourself moving to and fro through the main plaza. Despite the heavy rain, as you guys begin to approach, if you want to put yourselves up here in this region, however you would like to split that.
Yeah, I'll move up. There we go.
You await the coming of either laughter or this individual known as Brass. You move around pretty much alone, as mostly everyone's retreated from the main plaza, most likely due to the heavy rain. As you begin to move past the wall, you begin to hear the very faint skitterings from beneath the general cobble of the well, as large rats begin to pull out from this fountain, this giant beholder fountain, and begin to look toward you. And given that you've beaten all the other encounters, this should be rather simple, but, if I can have everyone roll initiative, please. Let me get the initiative tracker.
Alright.
The first initiative.
Oops, I didn't click my token. Hang on a minute. Let me grab my token. Where did my token go now? Where is my token?
You gotta pull it off the thing and just drop it on the map.
Okay.
Alright, turn orders up. Got
Let's
my token
see.
selected.
Where do I... How do I pull it off?
Just go to the little newspaper looking thing and then grab your name and just drag it over to the map.
Yeah, I can drag it if you need me to.
Yeah, I'm having issues.
Cool. Put yourself where you'd like.
Yeah. Here, I guess. Let me get that. Let me get my initiative up and re-roll that because I didn't do that correctly. There you go.
There we go.
Alright.
Alright. So, top of the initiative is going to be the rats. I will let you guys set yourself up, however, whatever formation and whatnot you wanted to be in, real quick beforehand. But the rats will go first.
Alright.
Alrighty. As they will all begin to skitter. I'm just gonna let them move first and then kind of go from there.
Yep.
10, 15, 20.
Of course, we're going to be met by rats. That's how
Yes.
it always goes.
These don't get to quite make it.
Oh yeah, Luxion's hate rats.
As
Or
they
is that my
smell
second number?
fresh meats,
No!
they will begin to make their way toward all of you. their one rat will each take an attack. Most likely on the Luxodon first, seeing as they are the largest, juiciest thing about. The first one, since I did all the movement at once, but the first one will make their attack. I assume a 21 hits.
Yeah.
Cat.
But
I said, I
you
assume
need
a
to-
21
oh.
hits.
Oh yeah, that definitely hits me. That my armor class is 17, and
And you will take 3 damage as it goes and bites down into you.
ow.
Another rat will attack as well. And these have pack tactics, so it does have advantage on this strike. At 15.
That does not hit me.
Okay. Well, that is all these others ones will do. The 3 remaining are going to just take the dodge action, since they can't really do anything else at this time. And sorry, it will be your go.
My turn. Yes. Oh no, not my turn. It's
It is your
somebody
turn.
rolled it. It is my
Yep.
turn.
Yep.
What? Oh, what did? Oh
You
no,
rolled a
it is right. I had
17.
to look. I rolled a 17. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
I am going to hit this rat that bit me with my mace.
You said with a 17, with 16. Either way, that will hit.
Anyway.
Roll your damage. Which
But
one are you
that's not
hitting?
right. I have to roll.
Do you click
I'm
on the
just rolling
mace?
the one that bit me. I know. I accidentally hit. I
Okay.
hit it twice instead of roll 1. Oops. 1d6 plus 3. 4.
To the one immediately in front?
Yep.
Down there? Okay. Of course, recoils as you hear that little high squeak.
Do I have
Of the
anything
rat.
else with my Loxodon status? I don't think I do, actually.
I'm not sure. And as your mace will strike clean, but
Yeah.
it still stands
Yeah, no,
just
it
fine, just a-okay. Anything else you would like to do?
I don't think I have any. Let's see. Other attacks. I just think I just only have one at this level.
Probably your cleric at level 3. I would
I
assume
am a
so.
cleric. I can't turn undead. They're not undead. They're alive. As a squeak.
Or are they?
I think so.
Oh no, they're undead mice. We're screwed.
Undead mice.
Little do you know.
Oh, it's bloody come back no matter how much cheese we put down.
All right.
Which reminds me, I need to check something. Nope. That was my end of my turn.
All right. Mercurus.
Nice. Right, I'm gonna go for the maced rat. And where's my dice? Because I don't.
This was the
trust
maced one.
it. Yeah, that one there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
The other one. Yeah.
That is. Oh, I've lost my sheet. Give me a second while I check it. That is 18 to hit,
That will hit.
and I'll choose slashing for this, which will
Okay.
do a grand total of 10 slashing. As a little mercury blade appears around the wrist and goes for a nice slash.
All right. As that, as the blade comes forth, penetrating through the rat, it is very clean, very professionally dead.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna move forward and use my flurry of blows.
Woohoo!
Oh boy.
I'll use it one of my keys and move on to the next rat. Roll to attack, so get 2 more of my attacks.
Sure. Where'd you move
That'd
to?
be a 7.
Oh, sorry,
here,
you're
just gonna
space, there we
move.
go.
Yeah. I'm gonna move. Yeah. So I got a 17 for that one.
17 will also hit.
Nice. That'll be 6 slashing.
Are you doing to the one that right here?
Yeah.
And again, with 6 slashing, in combination with the wounds it had received previously from a rather large mace swung by a very large individual, again, you're able to just take it straight through the head of this giant rat, and it is no more as well.
Yeah. Next, I am going to go for the next threat. And with my last one, I'll change it to bludgeoning, as the blade kind of more into a kind of hammer. Gonna bonk it on the head. Ooh, that's not a good one. That's a 9 plus. That'll be a 9 plus 6. That'll be a 15 to hit.
15 will also hit.
Will hit.
The rats, they're not, you know.
Yeah. That'll be 9.
They're not the
bludgeoning.
thugs that were supposed to kick your ass earlier.
Yeah, that'll be
we did
9
good.
bludgeoning.
9, and again 9. As
There's a
you
big
said, you
old
turn into a hammer.
metallic mace.
Yeah.
Turned into a hammer.
As you just look back at the Luxodon, this is how you swing a hammer, and just crush.
Rush.
As it just turns to paste as you.
Yeah. And the Mercury just kind of forms back to kind of acts as an overlay for both of the arms.
Hate it. Errand.
Hello.
Alright. Get up here.
Your turn, finally.
Finally.
How many
Go get
rats
him.
are left? Two?
Two.
Two rats.
2 rats. Yeah, just 2 rats. Yeah.
Thunder
Give 'em my-
Gauntlet.
Oh yeah.
22 will hit.
Jeez.
6 damage. Okay. It's all thunder.
Yep. So when I hit them, they have disadvantage on attacking anyone but me.
Interesting. Okay.
And then I do have dual wielder, so I can hit him again with my bonus action with my other gauntlet here.
And you absolutely may. It is still standing, although not by much.
And there we go. And there you go.
And a 15 again, yes.
Nice.
As you strike it twice with these thunder gauntlets,
Bloop, bloop.
you just see with each impact, just the fur having that shockwave of sound. And it begins to hemorrhage, blood coming from the various eyes,
Ugh.
some of the nose and whatnot, and it just coughs a couple times.
By
Before
the
just
puddle and
kinda
try to
falling
clean my
over.
hands off. Ugh.
And
great
that
sound.
one's gone.
All right.
That's the great thing about Mercury. It self-cleans.
Yeah.
The
So
lone
doesn't it
rat's
listen-
turn.
You're gonna run away?
It just sees a bloodied warforged and it's like, oh shit.
Yeah, the lo-
Raiders or a murderous rage because we killed all of its buddies.
yeah, right. Yeah, it turns into a super rat.
Super rat.
Turns Super Saiyan.
Yeah, the
Starts
little,
glowing,
the smaller
yellow.
rat though, not seeing how things are very much not going their way, will kind of like very quickly grab the tail of one of its fellow rats and try to scurry off down
Make sure it
down
brings a
hallway.
snack with it.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, it's hungry. I mean, rats ain't afraid to eat their own.
Yep.
Oh hell no, you're not getting away.
Oh, no.
So it's up to you.
I'm
If
not
you'd like to
chasing after it.
continue chasing after it, you're more than welcome to. Sorry, it's your go.
If she's not not chasing after, I can move. I'm going to use my boosted speed. So I've got my normal movement speed is 50.
crap.
But I dash with bonus action for 100 feet. I just like blur in front of it, and I'm gonna attack it.
Just
Not
leave a
gonna run
smoke
after it.
cloud.
I just looked right dead at it. I'm gonna
sure.
attack. Oh damn! That's an 8. That's a 17 again.
Yeah, I think so.
How do you want to do it, man?
I just raise. He raises his leg and kind of form a guillotine on the back all the way to the base of the foot and just drop it down, guillotine style.
And you do. I assume you're doing that with some slashing finesse,
yeah,
but
slashing,
yeah,
I'll do
just
some
straight
slashing.
axe kick, clean this rat's head in two. It's kind of gross, honestly, the various rat guts and stuff spilled about, but
Yeah, I'm used to it.
you managed it, man.
Oh boy, this fountain is interesting.
Yeah. So, as that begins to come to a close, what's everyone's passive perception?
16.
Perception.
Oh, I had to change it because I forgot that my wait a second. It is 16 because my 16
14 for me.
passive perception. Yeah, no.
Let's see. Then yes, anyone with a 14 or higher will notice
Okay.
coming out of one of the various alleyways. Oh, hang on. Gotta move their token. Gotta move tokens! Yay!
Ooh boy.
There we go. The figure will... Oh no, I just moved the map to the wrong layer.
Oops.
That's all right.
Whoops!
It happens.
That's alright, I'll just move it. I'll just move it over here the old-fashioned way. Coming out of the alleyway, you'll notice a hooded figure. Begin walking down, not really paying any of you any mind, with tusks that seem to shine a bit in the rain.
I am going to, because I picked the... My feat that I picked was the charger feat.
Oh no. He's gonna run him
He's
over.
within range.
I'm gonna
of
go
me.
run him over.
I'm within range of him as well.
I'm taking the dash action and moving 10 feet or more in a straight line. Can take immediate bonus action to make one melee or attack for +5 damage, or try to shove the target up to 10 feet away. I don't want to kill him.
Are you
Going
sure? It seems like you want to kill him.
She didn't want to kill him. She just sees the sparkly things, and just all of a sudden you just see this like Loxodon just like running at this or with shine
Loxodon
coming through, and she's going to she's gonna do unarmed strike with her trunk and try to like knock him out.
Oh.
Sure, make an attack roll.
All right.
I will actually say, let me see if he notices you first.
Charging
He's
and
just looking at this guy. Next thing you know, smoosh. He's suddenly looking at it from another angle.
So he didn't roll quite high enough to make it so that he would see you and potentially be able to react. So I'll give you this one.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just trying to knock him out, not try to like cause any other damage.
Does Charger give you advantage on the hit?
I don't know.
I don't think it does.
I don't think it does. Let me look. Let me read it again. When taking the dash action and moving 10 feet or more in a straight line, I can immediately take a bonus action to try to make either one melee attack with +5 damage or shove the target to up to 10 feet away. So I need a roll for the damage and then add +5 to it. So hang on a minute.
Okay. So 15 will not hit. That will just
Okay.
miss.
Yeah, so he just watches as walks it on, just run right past him and like try to hit him with her trunk and miss. It's kind of entertaining.
Yeah.
I just witnessed this in my head as I'm doing this, and it's hilarious. I'm sure everybody else is.
So no, as you do that, he'll as he jumps and steps back out of the way, hood will fall from his face, and he looks pretty flustered and angry both. Looks courageous and ready for a fight, but currently containing himself. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm within 50 feet. So I immediately, as he's doing that,
You got a problem with
I'm
me?
not-
Yes.
Where is the lock? Where he's facing the Loxodon, right?
Yes. If you want to,
Trying to just knock him out.
we'll move your.
Yes,
not
yes.
kill
We'll
him
move you
yet.
over here. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll say.
So I'll just come 50 feet, come up behind him as he's facing the Loxodon, and he just feels a poke on the small
Well, he
of
does
his
see you guys at
back.
this point, so if you do want to try to do something to fight, you will need to roll initiative.
Yeah, I'm not trying to fight with them. I'm just trying
Oh,
to.
not fine. I just like you just see it leap. You just see my thing leap over the fountain in a neutral stance for now. But is at any given second ready to punch him right his jaw right the fuck off his face.
Anything you'd like to add, Abe?
Literally any aggressive action. Boof! Right in the face.
I won't
Oh,
be
ready
as
action.
aggressive as my companions here. I'll just approach and be like, brass, I can presume.
He'll kind of just look back at each of you. Ford is kind of taking a step back so he can see you all in his view better.
No.
Who's asking? What do you want?
I'm gonna ask you if you coming into a large sum of gold recently from a cobbler, perhaps?
That's what this is about.
Yes.
You'll kind of see he's like he already was kind of poised, ready for a fight, and you see he's now steeled himself for the possibility. Though he doesn't seem to draw at any weapon or anything.
My character so wants to just sniff him. The trunk comes up. She's like holding her trunk up just a little bit, but not much. She's just like sniffing the air.
Do you smell like the cigarettes or that
Around him?
tobacco?
Yeah.
Him, he does not.
Okay.
Oh.
Can I give maybe a perception to see if I can notice any wounds, since that was kind of a thing that happened there at the
Sure.
house?
Sure.
All right. Nope. All right.
Oh,
God damn it.
I think you do see things.
I think you do.
How many are you gonna roll, man?
I'm scared for my game later.
Yeah, right.
Use up all your nat 20s.
Yes.
All your
So you don't
nats.
see anything fresh. Not any wounds anyway. You do see a little bit of a tear on the shoulder of his jacket. Well, otherwise no major wounds or anything like that, other than like a few scars and whatnot. It looks like he's probably had his nose broken a few times in the past. But otherwise, you don't see any major wounds or anything that are of recent nature.
Okay, and that tear that I noticed on the shoulder, does the fabric match that fabric that I had found with the blood on it?
It does.
Well.
Now she really wants to sniff him.
All right.
But
Where's the gold?
Yes,
I ain't got it.
Then where is it?
And he'll take one more step back,
No.
making some distance.
No, every time he does it, I am got the ready action. I'm moving at each step. Like, if he thinks he can run, I'm just stepping. I'm responding.
Can I cast Thorn Whip on him and pull him towards me?
Get over
If
here.
you'd like to roll initiative, yes.
see what? Yes. Oh,
All right.
I
Yeah,
can totally lift him up with my trunk.
let's do that because he looks like he's ready to run.
So
I
I'm
think
gonna.
this is our guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Wait, I can't use it to wield weapons, shields, or anything that requires manual precision. So I can sniff him, snot on him, and then roll perception. Or perception, initiative. So she's just gonna do that. She's gonna sniff him.
Can I do my ready action kick?
No, you said your ready action was move.
Hey, I get to go last this time.
technically.
Sweet.
Any aggressive action, I go bam. That's just movement, not action. I will roll initiative though, regardless.
Yeah, I rolled initiative just because I did the action of sniffing him
Just
and
need
snotting on his head with
just
her
need
trunk
you,
because she does that. So
You rolled pretty good there.
Yep. So did I. Oh shoot. What did I do there? I think it's shift. No, it's not that. Because I got my initiative. I keep forgetting I need to. I can't. I don't have full control, so I'm gonna have to do that and then actually add the one I've rolled.
that's a glorious roll. You did better than I did, but still roll.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you went go before him, so I was worried about him just dashing out on us.
Yep. Mercifully,
I mean,
I don't know why, but I can't control and just add it. Add myself to the turn order.
All right.
So
Well,
you have to roll it. It's a bit weird. So I just did a good old dash roll. So
it's up to you.
I'm
You
gonna
can-
hit him.
You can attack, or you can wait, or
can I hold my turn until I see that someone's no, you know what? I'm attacking him. He's gonna take a runner.
He's
spiritual.
just gonna fucking do it. Okay.
This
All right,
dude-
so I'm going to do two things. So I'm going to use, obviously, I'm going to do an attack. However, I'm going to use my subclass feature, which
Ooh.
is... Oh, it's not loading for some reason. Give me a second. I need to refresh the page, I think. But essentially, it's a key influence strike. And if I hit him, he automatically starts bleeding every turn until he makes a medicine check.
Oh, jeez, that's nasty.
It's called mutable. Not mutable.
Can you link it?
No. Yeah, I'm trying to find it because I had it 2 seconds ago. Fist and bones, mutable. Oh, what the hell is it? I saw it. Fist of bones and steel. There we go. Martial discipline. Once per turn, when you hit a creature with an unarmed attack, you can spend 1 key point to render your target inflicting deep bleeding wounds. At the start of the creature's turn, for the next minute, it takes 1d4 of slashing damage from this effect. Just takes it. Really nice at low levels.
If the creature has 1 or more hit points restored, use an action to expend a healer's kit or makes a successful medicine check.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to roll to attack. That is an 8 plus 6. So that'll be a 14 to hit.
It will not.
And I'm just going to have to use my last key on top of the...
Well, I guess martial discipline's not about to not matter, is it?
No, man. I'm going to have to use 2 of my keys. I'm going to have to use my 2 last keys. And I'm like, shit. Okay. Let's do this. That'll hit with Flurry of Blows. So that'll be a 6. That'll be a 19.
A 19 will hit. And you're using your
Okay, so
last
I'm gonna
key
use-
to proc Wear Touch?
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm just using all my key now.
Okay.
So that's my first attack with Flurry of Blows, and that will do 2
Sure.
plus 2 plus 6 slashing damage because I was trying to random.
Okay.
And then my third and final attack from my second and final attack from Flurries of Blows, that'll be a 17.
A 17? A 17 will also hit.
Nice. So roll for damage. Not so good. 5 piercing. As I go for nice in the shoulder.
All right.
But he's now bleeding. Let's start with
Has
his
a
turn.
bleed. All right.
And
Leave a
that's the
trail.
end of my turn. So this will be the beginning of his turn. So I will now do the bleeding. So he will bleed for a d4. He'll bleed for 3 points of slashing. So he'll take an additional 3 points of slashing because it's the start of his turn.
3 points of slashing. Okay. I will mark it. So as you go and begin to release your onslaught, he seems to brace himself, ready to go back at it as well. As he said, or as his body language has suggested, he was fully ready for a fight if need be. With that, he is going to use a wrestle attack
On who?
on the Warforged. That will be a 20.
That'll hit.
And you are
Just.
going to be knocked prone as he kicks your feet out from under you.
God damn it. Okay.
As you go to fall, he is going to make 2 punch attacks, trying to strike you once in the chest and once in the face.
Oh my.
And since you are prone, and he's in melee
Advantage,
range,
yeah.
he's our at advantage.
Yep.
I don't know why it's not rolling at advantage. Hang on. There we go. So 19. And you'll take 9
19 will
bludgeoning
just
from
hit.
that one. Pardon?
Yep. That'll just hit. Yeah, 19.
Okay. Then a natural 20 for 16 bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
Oh boy.
How are you looking?
As on that
Oh.
second hit, it's as you continue to fall, he gets a jab and then a quick hook, uppercut hook, right into your fallen face.
Yep. That certainly stings.
And he will kind of move to put himself in between you guys. I don't want to hurt you, but I will.
He says as he's slowly profusely bleeding.
What do you want?
Just want the gold.
And then that's all, and that's what he'll do with his turn.
Okay. Top of the round.
Arond, I believe that's your name, yes. Yes,
Yeah.
Arond. Your turn.
We just want the gold back from the cobbler.
Make a if you'd like to, rather than attacking, you can make a persuasion check on that.
Sure, let's try it. Nope.
Okay. He's not gonna say anything right now.
Yep.
Until it gets back to his turn. But any bonus actions or anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah. I was Mercurius looking. That's pretty nasty damage there. Are you still up or?
I'm still on the ground, but give him a.
Oh yeah,
give
he's on
me
the
a
ground
minute.
because
I
he's
know.
prone. But
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll just get a little bit closer to him and then.
and you can tell now that you guys have initiated combat, he has resolved himself to beat the shit out of you guys if necessary.
Yeah.
He's not like while he's using his fists and stuff. He's very much like that of a brawler, less refined than probably Mercurius is, but he's got some heavy fucking hands.
Yeah, I can tell. All right, that should be me for now.
Okay. Sorry.
I forgot to say that I have keen smell. I should have been taking advantage on perception, survival, and investigation checks that involve smell. Whoops. Oh well.
Whoops, today.
That's my fault.
I'll say retroactively, like you can smell the smoke on him, but it's not like super strong.
Yeah.
Definitely has to smoke though.
Yeah. Keen smell.
Yeah.
Whose turn is it?
Yours.
Yours.
Mine. Well, I'm gonna just, I guess, hit him with my mace because he's being. I mean, I could do unarmed strike, but I'm just gonna do the mace on him. Just try to
Mace him.
mace him. Well, no, I have a spear. She takes out her. She always holds the spear. The mace is at her side usually. She's gonna stab him with a spear.
He got inflict wounds. He could use it.
Do you have any? You're going to have some pokey wounds here. I have to roll. for
20
damage.
will hit. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
D12 plus 3. I just take the spear with my hands and just go. "Ugh."
Youch. 11. Oh, Mike's gone.
I want to go to help pay for that little girl.
As you take that, as you take your You said you're taking a swing or a stab?
A stab.
But you got to take your stab. You'll see that he's braced for it. Ready to take that impact, and moves just in a way that though you hit him, it's by and large superficial damage.
No, that's fine.
As through part of his last turn, whenever he braced himself, he had 10 temporary hit points that you just burned through.
Oh boy. All right.
Yes.
And that's what Brass is singing to us right now.
Yep. Baby shark.
Go play with my dice.
Oh, it just takes my character off. Doesn't like repetitive songs. No. So my turn, because I believe it goes back to the top round.
Yes, if Solary is done, it will be Mercurus.
Mercurus is going to use up half his movement to get up. And while he does, he goes for his traditional blade kick with Mercury. So I'll attempt to attack him. That will be a 20, dirty.
That will hit.
Or to 20.
And he will take 7 slashing damage.
All right.
And then I'll use my offhand, and I'll now use my offhand to pierce him.
Okay.
And that will be, oh no. That will be 14, I think that misses.
A 14 will miss, yes.
Yeah, so so basically as he slashed and
Actually,
stabbed,
did you stand up?
I got up for half my movement, yes, but keep in mind I've got mobile.
Ah, yes.
Making an attack means I don't provoke opportunity attacks.
Well, I mean, you don't typically provoke them from standing up anyway.
Yeah.
Per raw, anyway.
So I used up half my movement, so it's 25. So I've got 25 speed left. So as a result of using 2 attacks, and I can't provoke opportunity attacks as long as I've attacked him, it's going to be like a kind of spin jump back 20 feet from him. So I was going to go over to here. Yeah, more or less. I'll just do it here. Sorry. Yeah, I'll more or less just jump kind of back to the fountain. So if he tries to move, he's going to have to provoke opportunity attacks to me.
Why would he provoke an opportunity attack?
Oh, not to me, but the other guys. Because
Okay.
if he's wanting to attack me, that's the plan.
Okay. Gotcha. Is that all?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
All right. So Brass, after grabbing out for
Yeah,
you
sorry.
as you went away, but not quite making it, he is going to on the move his way over here, gaining temporary HP again. And he will repeat the process of what he did to you. He's going to make a wrestle attack first against Abe's character here. His name, I
Yeah,
just
I'm the
forgot.
closest, so. Opposing athletics.
No, for this it's just an attack roll.
Oh, okay.
And on a hit, which I assume a 10 misses.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on a second. The stream just got wackadoodled.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah, so it is.
Lost all our cameras.
Give me 1 second while I fix that.
Yep.
All right, should be back in business. I think I accidentally minimized Zoom. Unintentionally, but it happens sometimes.
Yeah. Fortunately.
So he will not make those, but he will still take two swings at you. Much
Alright.
like he did to your Warforged friend. A 10, which misses, and a natural 20.
Yep, that'll definitely hit.
For a total of 14 damage as he takes one solid swing. The first one missing, and he kind of getting an idea of your reaction time. Second one stepping in and just giving you a straight solid shot up into the gut and under the ribs.
Yeah, that wasn't good. Ooh.
And as he does so, he will respond to you and to what you had said. I know what I did. I know what I did ain't good. It's really not. I didn't do it for nothing. And that will be his turn.
All right. What do you mean you didn't do anything for nothing? You took money from trying to save a little girl's life.
I'll let you make this persuasion check for free. And he will respond immediately on this one.
That's better.
That's pretty good persuasion.
Sugar Plum Orphanage. If you stop, I'll show you. Promise. As he readies, braces himself for...
Oh, he missed his bleeding, I think.
Go ahead, roll it. As he braces
I'll roll
himself
it.
for you guys to continue trying to fight him.
Orphanage.
If you want to roll that d4 real quick.
Yeah, I've rolled it. It's 2.
Okay.
He bleeds for 2.
2 dabblage.
Yeah,
Two
2 little... More, 2
And
more
it is
units
up
of
to you.
blood just drip out of him.
Anyone, whoever's turn, you can make a action insight check if you want to test what he just said.
I'm gonna insight that.
Once it's your turn, you can
It
use
is
your
my
action
turn?
to do so.
I'm still on my turn. I think I got the free persuasion on that. So, yeah, I can try doing that. If he tries anything funny, you can try to do something to him. Yeah, that's not great. Seems like he's telling the truth.
No, yeah, absolutely. As far as you can tell, he is indeed telling the truth.
I am.
That the money may in fact be there, and like I said, he'll show you. Provided everyone stops what they're doing and
Yeah.
stops this fight.
I am going. Is it my turn?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that was my action.
Unless he would like to move, then yes.
Nope. I'm gonna cast Cold Person on him. I keep forgetting that I have spells because I'm a cleric. She always wants to attack
Okay.
people because she's a big, huge.
What is that, a
elephant.
con save or a wisdom save?
It is a Wisdom save. Let me see. Second level enchantment. Choose a target that you can see within range. The target must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed for the duration. At the end of each of its turns, the target can make another Wisdom saving throw on the success. The spell ends on the target. Hang on, what is my DC is 14.
He just passes. It's exactly 14.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
that's fine. Use
13 plus 1.
that. Oh wow.
Oof.
Oh well.
Almost, but not quite there.
Yep.
Anything else you would like to do? Whether that be movement or what have you.
Can I can't roll like a insight check on what he said.
No, that would be an action.
Okay, let's see. What I have a bonus action. I believe I have a bonus action. Let me
I'll
write
say,
this
I
down.
believe hold person. I'm pretty sure is an action.
As a bonus action. Oh wait, let me see. What is my channel divinity? Is that a bonus? No, that's not a bonus. I have to do that first. So. Nope. I'm just gonna hold. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna stand right there.
Mercurius. What would you like to do? can't hear you at all. By the way, I think you're muted.
Retreat.
Sorry.
There you go.
Unless someone says otherwise, like tell me to stand down, my immediate reaction is to get some payback. So I'm going to move 25 feet back.
Hold
This
on,
way?
hold on.
Yep.
He told us where the gold would be. He's gonna show us.
Well, the question is he lying or not?
You can find out.
From what I could
Alright, I'll
gather.
make an insight check. I'll make an insight check.
Mm.
Well, that's good. I wish I had that for my attacks. That was a natural bloody 20.
Oh damn! All right.
I wish I had that from one of my attacks.
For a total of.
With my insight, that would be 24.
As far as you can tell, he is telling the truth.
All right.
So Mercurius will just, instead of adopting the combat position, will straighten up, and the Mercury will just flow away and then back into the arm. It'll seep itself back into the arms and legs, as if looking to stop the fight for himself, anyway.
All right.
So on
The
his
gold
turn,
is still there.
yeah, on his turn, he will take a step back.
Don't.
Not running, still, ready to fight if need be. We'll take a step back, and he will make a medicine check to remove his
At this
ordeal,
point, I
which he
channel
fails
my
on.
channel my divinity and do so I can heal any creature within 30 feet of me up to half their maximum HP. I divide the number of hit points among. So this is 15 hit points. How many do you need?
I think both of us got hit pretty hard.
They
got-
both got socked by a nat 20. So
Yeah.
Yeah, will be more than others. I took
So-
I took like 25 damage in one turn.
I give
Yeah.
you. I give you 8. I give. Hang on, I gotta look at names again. My brain's. I give
Alright.
Aaron 5. I give
Okay. Cool.
Mercurius 5, and I give Orcman 3, and I give myself 2.
All right. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Pack quite a punch
to,
there,
like,
Brass.
Give like people some. So
So, as everyone kind of backs down a bit, he'll tear off a bit of his sleeve and kind of tie it around where Mercurius had given him a good slashing.
I mean, it should have stopped the bleeding on him too. Once she gave him like 3 hit points.
That's true, but
It should. Yeah,
he's,
it will.
he's still making sure it's not exactly a nice clean part of town. And he'll kind of look at you guys. His eyes are a bit saddened and whatnot. He'll just put up a hand. No tricks, I promise. Just follow me. And he will turn. Do you guys follow?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
There's more to the story than what we were told, obviously.
My child has stolen all of my dice from my drawer.
Eh.
He's got 2 fistfuls of d20s right now.
Uh-oh.
So, you follow Brass as he leads you to a large orphanage building, the windows of which are either broken or barely boarded up. The walls are cracked. The chimney emits absolutely no smoke. From inside, you can hear various shouts and cries of children. The atmosphere being dystopian almost. The children that you can see inside and out are very skinny, barely any meat on their bones, and most of them are pretty filthy looking. Yet, despite all of that, they still maintain that childlike excitement about them. Most of them just blatantly not realizing the general horror of their situation. Or maybe, you know, they choose to ignore it. For at least the older children. As you take a look back at Brass, he's looking at the windows with a bit of a saddened gaze. I haven't given them the money yet. There's hesitating. And he'll sigh, kind of straighten himself up a bit. I was scared Sister Azra was going to question how I got it. If you want it, it's in a break in the wall. But I grew up here. Sister did everything they could. It was still hell. I only left 2 years ago and I'm already on the street. This money could change their lives. You know? Winter's a few weeks away. And they'll freeze, some will die. Some of my friends did. Just do what you will, but these kids don't deserve this.
No, they don't.
This is hell for them. And his voice will choke up. And it's at this moment you'll see him pull out a cigarette. Begin smoking it, almost as if trying to use it as a form of escape for what he's doing.
Look, Brass, that money doesn't belong to
As
you.
I was gonna say, and you look upon him, and he's a young boy.
Yeah.
No older than 18. Doesn't really look like that much of a criminal. But he'll sigh as he'll turn back to look at you guys. Do what you will. I'll find a way. I'm worth more aided than freed in prison.
You know, if you just give us the money, we'll make a donation.
And he'll say that as he walks towards a crack in the wall, taking out a small bag of gold, tosses some of it out into his hands, and some of it at your feet. You have 100 inside it right now. You can take it, walk away from this. The rest goes to these kids and you let me walk. Or you can fight me if you want it all. I'm not backing down from these kids' life. They deserve
We
it.
don't have to.
I don't give a damn who had it before them. And he'll steady himself, prepared to fight you if he has to for these kids.
You didn't
You may
hear me. I said, give us the money, we'll make a donation.
You can
He
donate my
gave
time.
up, was willing to give you guys 100 of it.
Out of
Yeah.
what? Just so I
Out
know.
of 550?
550 that was stolen.
Yeah, so he still got
So
the 450.
450 would go to the children in the orphanage.
Without that 450, the girl will die.
You don't know
Because
that she'll
again,
die,
It's not true.
actually.
He said it was 300. So with the 100, he said he had 150.
Yeah.
That would leave him 50 gold short.
Yeah.
Okay,
Do we have 50 gold on us, by any chance?
I think so.
Okay.
Perhaps we can negotiate. Look here, and I'll take out all the rations I have in my pack, and I'll give it to him, and tell him I'm quite handy. Everything on me I built, I can come back and repair this place for you. I can even help get the children clothes, but this money belongs to a very sick little girl. She needs it. Her father's been working to nearly death just trying to get the money for her. He sold everything inside his house. I know it's rough everywhere, but everyone here is always willing to help you guys out. We just don't want to hurt you
Anymore.
any more than we have to. You're a strong young man. You do have a future ahead of yourself. I think you just need to learn how to apply that. Maybe we can help you out with that too.
Mhm.
Make a persuasion check at advantage.
All right. My son just drove his car over my keyboard, so it just kicked me out of
It's alright,
everything.
mine does not want to do anything but play with my dice right here by the mic.
That's, yeah,
All right, let's see. So, I'm sorry, what did you need? Persuasion?
at advantage.
Okay, let's do that. Boom.
Nice. D20.
Yep.
Okay.
30-20.
He will reach into the bag and toss a bit more out, but isn't willing to give up all of it.
How much is he giving us back?
You can roughly estimate by the size of what it was. He basically just grabbed a little bit of a handful and tossed it. Let me do it this way. Let's see. About an extra 70-ish gold or so. That's it. Any more and these kids don't survive.
How about this?
So that would give
We
you,
need-
with what the guy has and everything, that gives you, I think, about 325 gold. So he would have enough to pay the next payment in a few days.
We'll do that. Come back and make their house new.
Yeah.
You take this money now. One day you need to repay it back. There is no
If I
interest.
can.
There is no interest.
don't make any
believe he
promises.
seeks. But if you apply yourself, as you should be able to, you wouldn't have to harm people. Or their lives, anyway. Or at least undo what you have done. After all, do you think these people would want you damaging the lives of others for their sake?
I think they'd rather be alive.
You'd be surprised by integrity.
He like takes her trunk and like goes, sniffs his head. She's like, learn a trade, not stealing. Sniff, sniff, sniff. Slobber, slobber, slobber. Because she does that. Can't.
Perhaps
Kinda
the
back up
cobbler
a bit.
needs an apprentice.
Yeah.
Now, the guardsmen need someone to fight back
Yes.
for the little people.
We could speak to the town's guard. Perhaps that could be in your future. Steady paycheck. You won't have to be on the streets. You can help provide for the orphanage.
I'll do whatever it takes for these kids.
Well, let's work on something together.
And quite frankly, there's not enough money in the run-of-the-mill job. I do what I've got to. I won't ask forgiveness for it. And he will put the back. He'll put the rest of it back into the wall. We have a deal or not.
Yes. Or I say it's fine, but whatever.
I'm not about to beat you to death in front of children.
She actually walks out into the yard as the children are playing, and their clothes, she can tell, are torn up, and she gathers 5 children and mends all their clothes. Because mending is a fun cantrip that
That is a
Really?
great cantrip.
Yeah, it is.
rarely people take. She took guidance mending and sacred flame.
Prestidigitation is also a great spell as well.
She touches their shoulder and mends their clothes immediately. So I know it says 1 cubic foot, but I'm gonna guess their clothes are no longer larger than 1 cubic foot.
Well, the tears anyway, I wouldn't think they're larger than 1 cubic foot.
Yeah.
I can use my magic tinkering and just like pick up if they have any toys or any random things and make them do fun things, like if there's like some sort of like animal, like it could make that noise up to 10 feet away and things like that, make things glow. Have a little glowworm plushie.
I mean, she can come back and do more of the children's clothing, but that's about it.
Yeah, that's what I can do right now. I can do like 4 objects.
Mend, 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 mend,
Not
mend.
much Warforged that's built for the war.
Yeah,
Know what to
no.
do with children.
Yeah.
It's just if a child, like I can see it happen, but like if a child came up to him, he would just stare at him. Really, he doesn't know what to do.
Start
It's kind of like
chucking
one of
'em.
those animated cartoons. Like he just stares, like he notices him and just stares at him. He just I don't know what he would be able to do.
Yeah. They're just tugging and
So,
pulling on you.
yeah.
You're just like, yeah.
So as you guys will do that,
Yeah, pretty much.
he'll take the gold, tucking it into his chest before walking into the orphanage, where a bunch of these little kids just are all running up to him, as looking up to this guy as like the big brother of the orphanage, smiling, and he'll pick them up. You know, they're dangling off of like his biceps, swinging and whatnot, as he kind of goes back in, and he'll just look back at you guys, just nod, and go into the orphanage.
Yep. My character is really interested about what this little girl is sick with. She might go to the doctor place and do some.
Problem is, clerics and paladins have tried before.
They have, but they have not come where she's from.
True.
It has a Loxodon cleric tried it.
Yeah, has a Loxodon cleric tried it, or is it just
Turns
been?
out it's a rare Loxodon disease that's mutated.
Yeah. Cool.
So, how would you guys like to proceed from here? You have,
Yeah.
you don't have a ton of money. You have a fraction of what you agreed to get for Haran Lestrade.
My character would recommend that we simply just give the money because we didn't actually complete the quest.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't expect payment at this point.
Yeah. No.
If the money that we were gonna earn, it would probably go to the orphanage,
Yep.
and then just the rest of the money would be for the cobbler that we had obtained.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Technically, we failed the mission. At the same time,
Yeah.
we didn't. But
So, as you guys go back to Haran Lestrade to give him what money you were able to reclaim,
Yep.
what is it that you tell him is the situation? Why you're only bringing so much money back?
that's all we could retrieve. I think
Yeah.
that's a fair one.
Yeah, that's. By the time we
We
got
don't
up, caught up to them, that what we found left over.
So we could expect, and we don't expect any reward as a result.
Do you tell him who it was?
No,
Just
we
some
just say
bandits.
that we've made sure they won't do it again.
So, in the upcoming few weeks, is there anything you would like to do to assist with anything, anywhere?
She goes to the place where the daughter is kept, and she's like, I'm a cleric of life. I would like to see if I can. She has the ability. What is that one? My favorite one. Channel divinity, preserve life. Again, and see if that helps.
Okay. I'll say you do it, but go ahead and make a medicine check as well.
Okay, let me get that going here.
I'll say with
Give
advantage.
yourself guidance.
I'll
I'm
say
give
it is
myself
with
guidance. I give myself guidance. Yes, we do this. I don't need to roll guidance on myself.
Okay.
Wait, was that no? That was a perception. Wrong check. Was still the same as wisdom.
Is it the
so-
same? Is it? Do you
Yeah,
have
is it the
proficiency in
same?
medicine?
Yeah, they're both 6, so
Okay.
it's a medicine check.
Okay.
It's
22.
a 8/22.
Okay. So, anything else anyone else would like to do
I mean, then she'll go to the
in the
orphanage
next
and-
coming 3
Yeah.
weeks or so?
Not very proficient with the medicines, but definitely have all sorts of tools. So I think I would go back to the orphanage and try to fix up the building, get things functional for them. Even bring like wood and all that stuff with me. So if with the winter coming, make sure the roof doesn't collapse in on them. Make sure their windows are nice and tight. Make sure they have some wood for their fireplace to keep them warm. Make it through.
I'll say you can make athletics, survival, or we'll just athletics or survival for that.
All right, athletics is a little bit better here. Oh, mid-range there.
That's pretty
15.
Would Mercurius like to do anything?
I would just follow suit with my artificer, so I would just help him out with any construction work, like doing the heavy lifting, or relatively.
I mean,
So,
Sally would have gone back and mended more clothing and stuff, but sort of stuff.
all right. So, as the weeks and winter months go on, and time goes on, the children of the orphanage are clothed, fed, and with the help of everyone, are able to have a more comfortable life. They're taught at new standards, and all, for the most part, become happier. Eventually, successfully integrating themselves within society. Zoe, who is Lestrade's daughter, with the extra bit of money, is able to survive the next few weeks. However, unable to afford to pay for another month of treatment in time, ends up dying before the winter's over, succumbing to her illness of a very rare disease coming from the tropical wildlife that sometimes gets brought into the city from playing a little bit too much in the docks. Before and not to discredit your assistance, you are able to help her live a little bit longer, a little bit less in pain. However, the money just wasn't there to help her make it through the entire thing. A few weeks after that, you end up hearing about an orc man with golden tusks.
Golden tusk.
brass tusk, well, you know, kind of gold and shiny and whatnot.
That's where all the gold went.
God damn it.
yeah, right.
Oh, he's in so much trouble.
Yeah.
But no, you find out that a few weeks later, he too is found dead, killed by a grieving former man of the military. I found out what had happened and why he didn't have enough money to save his daughter. And that
He's gonna come after us. That's gonna be fun.
yeah, and that is where this session leaves off.
Ooh.
And Sally has become the matron of the orphanage by this time. So
Apologize. Your
worries.
DC for Zoe to survive was 25.
oh,
Yeesh. That's a nasty disease.
25.
should have done guidance on myself. Oh, well,
You could have done it. You could have done it with the guidance.
could have.
Unfortunately, she did not make it.
Yeah.
And that is
Well.
where
That sucks.
we
Yeah,
leave
well,
off.
that's how games work these days.
Yep.
However, you did do some good.
Yeah.
A girl may have died, and her father may have exacted his vengeance. But you did manage to save a lot of young children, keeping them off the streets and getting them into society at large successfully. So, it's not all bad. But with that, thank you everybody that decided to join in tonight,
Yep.
this evening, depending on wherever you are. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Yeah. Don't forget to love each other. Don't take any life for granted in your life. Hug people. Tell them you love them. But you never know what might happen. And with that, I hope everyone has a wonderful day.
Yep. Thank you for
Does
the
everyone
story.
like to promote anything before we end? Any systems you are on? Any streams?
The only thing I'd promote is obviously the one that I DM with our DM tonight, Vinny. We do Wednesdays, just an hour after when this stream started actually, on a Wednesday where we play D&D Astral Origins, where we do actually have consequences as well, which Vinny has found out from his actions, and he knows which ones.
I don't think I can announce a couple of them yet, unless they've announced it. Let me go check. Actually, no, not yet. They haven't announced it yet, so I can't announce that. I show up randomly in places and stuff, so I wish I could announce things, but I can't.
And
announce things.
stuff.
And stuff. I will be at Gary Con in March.
Yep. Looking forward to that.
Running a Vampires Plays D&D game where it's basically a merge of Vampire the Masquerade and Dungeons and Dragons.
Damn.
I look forward to this chaos. I need a co-storyteller and I don't have one yet, but that's okay.
Anything you'd like to
Any
promote?
large player house would like to contribute to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is in
Yeah.
person, not online. So
Ooh. That'll be interesting after so long.
yeah.
Anything from you, Abe?
We play Pathfinder 2E here on this channel on Friday afternoons. Got other things coming on this channel. Can't quite announce that yet. And then I do my own stream. We're playing Curse of Strahd on Saturday night. So later this evening, me and some friends will be playing that on my channel, AbeSinister at Twitch.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for watching or listening in. Feel free to join the Discord channel for the Bard's Playhouse, or check out the merch store if you want to support us. Otherwise,
Yeah.
hope everyone
I made a
has
shirt
wonderful
for
day.
it.
Woohoo.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.